Everybody smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now everybody stand still. Tell me, what are we doing here? What is this all about?
Okay. Well, the Council 8781, which is the Ted H. Denning Junior Council down in Farragut, Tennessee, had asked Special Olympics what we could do to support Special Olympics here in East Tennessee. And they said, well, this was a special year for Special Olympics, and a special year for Hawkins County, basically having its first team to go down to the USA Games, which is quadrennial in nature, so every 4 years. And they had a unified flag football team, which was outstanding. And they said that it was having a little struggle with fundraising, just because of the nature of Hawkins County and large businesses not being around. So we said, well, maybe our dollars will count more by going there. So we've been doing a fundraising for a good while, and we decided we had a number of checks to bring up. And lo and behold, when we added them all up, it came up to lucky sevens.
Oh, yeah.
7,777. No rhyme, no reason, but when they all added up, they came to there. And they said, well, we wanted to come up and make sure that we got them to the right people and meet some of the special people that we're sending down to Orlando. So that's why we're here today.
Okay, all right. Well, and Christy, can you tell me, what does this mean to your team? I know $7,000 would take forever for you all to try to raise.
Oh yes, this is amazing. We've never had a donor to give us this much money for any event we've had in Hawkins County. This is amazing. We appreciate it so much. And without the Knights of Columbus, you know, our kids wouldn't have these opportunities.
How did they get into the Olympics? Tell me a little bit about that.
We competed in Special Olympics flag football for 13, 14 years. Since its existence, we started with flag football. And each year our teams have just got better. And at the state level, they compete each year. And they just happen to win. First or second gets put in the draw. They got second that year against a phenomenal team. So we got put into the draw and we were chosen.
Okay, tell me about the Olympics. What is the Olympics this year?
This is the 2022 USA Special Olympics Games in Orlando, Florida.
Okay, wow.
So they're competing in numerous sports, from surfing to flag football. Okay. So we're actually competing at the Wild World of Sports complex there in Orlando.
Wow.
We'll be there for 9 days.
Holy cow. So is this going to cover the whole expense?
Yes, with what they gave us, yes, that'll cover the rest of our expenses, yes.
Wow, okay.
And then we have a send-off party May the 27th to help some of the athletes who are underprivileged to have money to spend while they're in Disney so they can have the full experience.
How many players are you sending?
10.
Okay. Are you a player?
Yeah.
Okay. What position do you play?
The rusher and the center.
Okay. So what do you think about this opportunity to be in the Olympics?
Are you excited?
No,
Yeah.
no pressure. No pressure.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's going to be fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
Are you going to win the gold?
Yes!
Hey, do that again for me. All right. Well, I guess that's all I was going to ask you, unless there's something you all wanted to add to
Well,
that.
the Knights of Columbus, the state Knights of Columbus in the state of Tennessee, we came up with a program trying to do our best to sponsor the 136 athletes that Tennessee is sending to the national games. And Hawkins County here has one of the unified teams that's going. So all the various consuls around the state have adopted different athletes and help pay their expenses to the games, because for the families, it's a large expense.
Right.
And we're proud as we can be to be partners with Special Olympics. It's been a special charity of the Knights of Columbus for several years.
Okay. So how much are you all spending altogether in the statewide?
There's 136 athletes going to Orlando for the national games from the state of Tennessee.
Do you know how much that's going to amount to for you guys?
Well, the Special Olympics, not for us, but we're doing the best we can. But in total, it's like $136,000 expense, because it's roughly $1,000 per athlete to cover their expenses for the national games.
Okay. All
So
right.
we're hoping, I mean, this check is for today.
Mm.
We've already have about $830 that we've contributed online, and the fundraising continues.
Mm.
So we are hopeful that we'll make 10,000.
Okay. Well, you got to a good start.